Good evening, Melbourne. He was supposed to be back with you tonight, but he is a little bit ill. He's hoping he's back on deck soon, though. I still managed to raid his photo collection, though. And behind me tonight is a snap taken by Rita Jones, taken on Christmas Eve. If you look closely in here amongst the cloud, you might just be able to see the traces of a rainbow. To the temperatures about today, a 9 was the low at Atherton, most maximums ranging between 25 and 29, the top there at Low Isles. At the moment, though, in Cairns, it's 22 degrees, the humidity 60%, winds southerly at 12 kilometres per hour. To the state satellite picture, and you don't have to look very hard at all to find Queensland's cover today. Look at that. Some very high and low level clusters in there. They're moving to the north of an upper level trough, which is probably better seen on the national outlook. And Queensland has most of Australia's cloud today. It does trail off, as you can see, around the Northern Territory and top of WA area there. You can almost see where that upper level system comes in there beneath it. To the chart, and there's a high, it's almost off screen there, but it's moving closer to the southeast of the state. It's also producing a ridge up the coast, but the further north it goes, the lighter that ridge and that feature. Because the atmosphere is a little more moist with those southeasterly winds, a couple more showers offshore are possible, especially here in the far north. That high is expected to intensify late on Wednesday. At the moment, though, the northern boundary of any rain is sitting at around Rockhampton and central Queensland. So to the forecast, cloudy with isolated showers also possible, light to moderate winds. Maritime observations 18 at Norman, while 17 was recorded at Low Isles. Coastal waters for the far north tomorrow. Southeasterlies to 15 knots, with higher seas to around 1.4 metres. To the tide times now for tomorrow in the far north. High tide at 9:15 in the morning, while your PM high water will hit 1.8 metres. Sunrise and sunset there, 6:44 your sunrise. Tomorrow morning, your sunset at around 9 minutes to 6. That's it for me for this Monday. Here's hoping Burnsy will be back to replace me soon. Now it's back to Craig.
Thanks, Majella. Cairns is being dubbed the fast food capital of the tropical north, but there's not a Big Mac in sight. 80 of the far north's top chefs were hamming it up today, cooking up a storm in the annual Salon Culinaire.
When it comes to cooking, these guys are the cream of the crop, the camembert of the cheeses, the hottest in the tropics. It's Salon Culinaire, a test of the toughest kitchen wizards in the far north. And while the results are nothing short of irresistible, the proof is definitely in the pudding, keeping it simple the key to success.
In previous years, not so much here, but all around the world, people were combining too many flavours together. And so when you go to eat it, you go, that's nice, but what is it?
These days, there's no confusion. This salmon is definitely salmon. But what would I know? Judging is serious business. It's all in the turning of the plate and the poking of the mash. And the verdict?
So far, I think we've had about 45, 50 meals, so I'll taste them. And out of that, we've had some extremely good meals, good combinations and good flavours.
It'll be a long afternoon in the gym for these lads.
We're drinking lots of water, if you notice.
I think it'll take a little more than water. Remember, fellas, you'll be doing this again tomorrow. Kim Ivosabak, Win News.
And just recapping tonight's major story, the seat of Cairns, Barron River and Mulgrave remain on a knife's edge tonight. One Nation's strong polling also creating uncertainty for local federal members. We'll bring you the latest results tomorrow night at 6. And that is Win News for this Monday night.
Stay with us. National 9 News is next. Thanks for joining us. Good night.
Good night.